Hi guys, here we are playing the Grand Tour game, as we have done a good amount. Like, we have done Season 1, Season 2, we are still busy with Season 3, because only we have done so far 4 episodes, and we still have like 9. We have 9 left. So let's see. I have to skip this part. Well, actually I can't. Gotta rush! Meanwhile, I'm getting a drink.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Now, coming up in this week's show, a supercar is dismantled for no reason. A man with no shirt on. And my whole tongue is wrapped up in intestine. My whole tongue is wrapped up in intestine. Those are the highlights. Those are the best bits. They really are. Anyway, over here in the West, we tend to think that at £360,000, a Rolls-Royce Phantom is quite expensive. But this week, the Grand Tour is focusing mostly on China. And over there, things are a bit different. As recently as the 1980s, people here would lie awake at night, dreaming of having enough money to buy a mule. Whereas now, just 30 years later, they dream of being able to buy a honky. Specifically this honky, the L5. In Chinese, honky means the red flag, the symbol of communism. But there's nothing at all communistical about this monster's price tag, which is £880,000. The interior is an exquisite work of art, with rosewood paneling and cream leather. The dashboard and center console are fully digital. There's jade in the door handles and gold and sunflowers everywhere else. Despite its villainous presence, though, the price is mad. So I called May and Hammond, and we came up with an idea.
If you are a Chinese businessman or businesswoman and you want a car that reflects your status, you don't need to spend £880,000. You can simply pop over to Europe and buy a Mercedes S-Class like this one. And even though this is the 6-litre V12, it costs me just £8,800. In other words, you could have 100 of these for the price of a honky. At this point, my colleague Richard Hammond arrived in something or other. What is that?
This is a Cadillac STS, and you can shut up.
I wasn't going to say anything. We were then interrupted by the arrival of Clarkson in a BMW. Ooh, I see you've bought the long car.
Yours is long as well.
Are you two been from the 1970s?
No, they're long wheelbase. 3.4-litre V12.
It's appearing before your eyes.
How can a German car go? Are you sure it's a real one?
Was it parked in the sea when you bought it?
Let's not get bogged down with the oxidization of my car. Because a lot of Chinese people, as we know, come to Europe these days. If Chinese people are going to come to the UK and buy Western soap and Western frocks, why would they not buy Western cars when they're there?
Yeah, because you can't buy these cars second-hand over here.
No, they're not. This vintage isn't available here.
No.
And what we're saying is you can buy one of these for a lot less than a luxury honky. A lot less.
And that's what we're here to prove, people of China.
Eventually, we arrived at the location for our first test. It's one of 78 centres around Chongqing where teenagers can learn to drive away from the traffic. To us, however, it looked like a racetrack, which made it perfect for an ingenious handling test that I just thought of. Now, to do this, we're going to use drones like this one, which have been fitted with flamethrowers. They actually use these in China for clearing litter that's got stuck on overhead power cables.
Right, so how are we going to use airborne flamethrowers like this to test the power and agility of our cars?
Good question. Each of our cars has, as you can see, been fitted with 3 chains of firecrackers. One on the bonnet, one on the roof, one on the boot lid, okay? So you drive around a special course here while you're attacked by the airborne flamethrowers. And then you score a point when you've finished for every one of the targets that haven't gone off.
Okay.
We're off. Come on, this is it.
Okay, I learned that the hard way. I tried to go under one of them, but it just like hit me like not even touch the flame, and I already counted him hitting the flame.
Ah, fire from the sky! Ah! Ah!
There's the drone on my left, the first one. No. For God's sake.
Actually, let's just start this one over.
Go. Drive carefully.
Damn it, already broke. I want to do it.
Go. Come on, come on.
Ooh.
God. Come on, turn. Speed is the answer. It is quite scary through here.
No, fudge!
Look at that for a tiny. Oh, God, straight. Oh. Fire everywhere! Oh, God!
Bandit at 10 o'clock.
That'll have alarmed him.
It will have alarmed him, Sam, yeah.
You know dogs don't like fireworks.
No, they hate it.
They
Away!
I have to wait, because otherwise I will... I hate these kind of cars.
Rubbish!
I hate Mercedes. Actually, not really that much, but... Ooh. Can I just avoid it? Okay, good. Good, good.
Danger!
Everyone got burned.
That was such a good laugh. Waltzing around with airborne flamethrowers. Really good afternoon, that was.
Yes.
What?
Hang on.
Yeah?
That was a totally useless test.
We had a call the other day from a Chinese car manufacturer called NIO, and they said, we have built a blisteringly fast, all-electric supercar, and would one of you like to try it out?
Yeah, now, after his escapade going up a Swiss hill in a blisteringly fast all-electric supercar, Richard Hammond said that he really didn't think he was the man for the job. However, it turned out that the car was only available for one day, and unfortunately on that day I had the boiler man coming round.
Yeah, and I had a dental appointment.
Dentist.
Dental appointment, yeah.
Yep. So, guess what?
Guess what? Yeah, he don't want it, but he had no other choice.
Here it is. It's called the EP9. And it's pretty clear that this is no Nissan Leaf. Because a Leaf doesn't have giant head restraints to stop G-forces from snapping your neck during hard cornering. And that's just the start. What I have here is a comparison between this Neo EP9 and the Rimac Concept 1, in which I had my little tumble down a Swiss mountainside. So, in the Rimac Concept 1, power 1,207 brake horsepower. In this Neo, 1,341 brake horsepower. Power to weight in the Rimac is 652 brake horsepower per ton. In this Neo, 773 brake horsepower per ton. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
No pressure then. Right, the high voltage system is active. So here goes. To launch it, it's got to be in drive. Left foot on brake, right foot mash the throttle, right hand hold that back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come off the brake.
Oh, that car is quiet! Holy fuck, this car is fucking fast! Mom, don't ever buy this car for me! Never! Never.
Something else about which I have bad memories. This is a bad place. However, there is some good news for people like me. The brakes! Whoa! That's put everything back where it should be. My eyes have come forward, my lungs are on the front again. Oh!
Oh!
Now, if you want to experience this phenomenal speed for yourself, you will need two things. First of all, a lot of money, because this costs £1.15 million. Secondly, a racetrack, because it works like that Ferrari FXX, where you buy the car, they deliver it to a track for you along with a support team, you drive it, crap yourself, then they take it away and hose it out for you. Since it's an electric car, you'll be wondering about range. Obviously, if you hammer it around a track, you are going to wear those batteries out pretty quickly. However, on the plus side, they only take 45 minutes to charge. On the minus side, you have to take the batteries out to do it. And as they weigh 317 kilograms each, you won't be doing that on your own. It is a bit more of a faff than, say, a can of petrol. However, if you're an electric petrol head and you're tempted by the Neo, you might be interested to know that it's not short of pedigree. There's evidence that the people behind this thing really know what they're doing. For starters, the outfit that makes the EP9 also runs a Formula E team, one which won the inaugural championship in 2015.
Formula E team? Does that mean Formula Electronic?
The EP9 itself held a lap record around the Nürburgring, with an astonishing time of 6 minutes, 45.9 seconds. Which means it isn't just about going fast in a straight line. It has active suspension, active aerodynamics, torque vectoring, and all of that means only one thing.
Don't tell me I'm driving on that track. Please don't tell me I'm driving on that German track. Please don't.
Grippity grip.
Thank God.
Gotta keep the pressure on.
I can't control this fucking car.
Go, go. Oh, for God's sake, try that. Oh my God. Jesus! It's like driving an octopus! There's no doubt that as a piece of engineering, the Neo is deeply impressive. And then slingshot! But what I love about it most is that thanks to its phenomenal grip, I could hammer it round our track all day and still be the right way up. And from me, there is no higher compliment. Thanks for sticking me with that.
You know, it's interesting. Watching that has convinced me that I will never buy an electric car as long as I live.
Why not?
Because why on earth would I want to employ a team of men and buy a forklift every time I need to go anywhere?
Yeah, that's all very well, but a lot of people are more enlightened than you, including me, in fact. So Hammond,
Yes.
tell me, how does it compare with the Rimac?
I was interested.
Yes, they are. Sure. The Neo, the Neo is just more of everything. It's more power, more grip, more speed.
I have to say, that looked painfully fast, that
It
car.
is.
I mean,
It is
really.
astonishingly fast, but it is a novelty, an amazing, powerful, fast one, but a novelty nevertheless.
And we should make it absolutely clear that you can't drive it on the road at all, can you?
No,
It's not road
no,
legal.
You can't, unlike the Rimac, which you can. That's what makes it so amazing. And there's a new Rimac coming out soon that'll have more than 1,900 horsepower.
But imagine the size of the internal combustion engine you would need to make 1,900 horsepower. It would
It'd be massive. That's why the future of supercars like that is electric.
It is.
What?
It is.
What?
It is.
It is.
That's the way it's going to go. It's the way it is going.
Okay then, let's find out how fast your beloved Neo goes round the Ebola drone.
How about the Bola drone? Oh, fudge! Oi! To be honest, I love fast. I love fast. I like speed. Well, this car is like for me a death machine.
exciting are those noises?
I like the noises.
Well, you can't like those.
No, there's a whole new set of noises, you pillock.
Okay.
It's the future.
Okay, let's see how fast you're elegantly entitled N10, no, Neo, EP9.
Yes.
Got round, shall we? Here we go. Top 10.
Come on. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Quicker than
Oh,
an
yes.
enemy.
Oh, yes. Come on. Yeah. That is faster than the Aston Martin Vulcan.
You're absolutely right, Hammond. It is a very impressive car, and it is faster than a Vulcan. But it's slower than the petrol-powered McLaren Senna, which is road legal. So that is petrol 1,
Yes.
electricity 0.
All right, don't do that face. Don't do that face. No, not the smug face.
This is how I'm gonna end it off for today, guys. Sorry, I went a little bit on, like, oh my gosh, yeah, sorry. Until next time, buddy. Bye-bye.